Friends, today we will discuss about relative coordinate method to draw or modify geometric shapes and lines. Last class we have seen absolute coordinate method where we have given the real-time x and y coordinates. In this method, we are giving the distance moved in the direction of x and y direction respectively. Before we have given the real-time x and y coordinate values, but this method we are giving the distances moved in the direction of x and y directions respectively. But make sure you type at the rate. Before uh, we have not used any special characters, but in this method we will use a special character at the rate before the x direction distance value and y direction distance value. Also, we have to consider that the point at which the crosshair is active will be read as the origin of the shape. This that is when you give at the rate, the software will think the current active point as the origin. Before last method, in that absolute coordinate method, we have only one origin point where x will be 0 and y will be 0. But here if we are typing at the rate, that software will read that current portion at which we are active right now will be our origin point. So if the distance is towards your right hand side, x value will be positive. Y value will be defined as if the movement is in up direction or in down direction. Up direction means y will be positive. Down direction means y will be negative. As like if the distance is moved towards your left hand and y value will be defined as if movement is in up direction, it will be positive, or down direction for negative. Let us see this figure. This is our graph. See, if we are moving in this direction, x and y will be positive, and if you are moving this direction, x and y will be negative, because this is negative x-axis, this is negative, sorry, this is negative x-axis, this is negative y-axis. So if you are drawing, if you are starting from this point towards this point, that means that is in the fourth quadrant of your graph, then the input what you are giving will be negative values. That means all your input will be at the rate if it is starting from here minus 1 comma minus 1, if it is ending here it will be minus 4, sorry, if it is starting from this point it will be 1 comma minus 1 at the rate 1 comma minus 1. If it is ending here, then it will be at the rate 4 comma minus 3. Let us see, we will do one exercise. We will do the first line. The distance is shown over here. The line is starting somewhere here. Let it be start from any of the location. We will also try to draw in our AutoCAD file. Okay. So let me take the command. Okay. My line is starting from somewhere here. Okay. Let it be here. Okay. And as per the drawing, the line is moving, traveling 3 units in the positive x-axis. That is, the line is traveling towards your right hand side and up direction. That means all your x value and y value will be positive. So I am giving my input as, you have to remember to give at the rate 3 comma 4, because that distance traveled distance is in the x direction it is 3, in the y direction it is 4. So I am giving the input as at the rate 3 comma 4. Finish. See, the same line is drawn over here. If you measure that distance, you can see this will be 4, this will be 3. Fine. But let me start my line from this point, and I have to draw towards this point, left hand bottom left direction. Okay. I'm starting my line somewhere here. Okay. It has to come over here. So my input will be at the rate x is in negative direction, because this is our origin point where our cursor is active. This is our origin point. So we are moving in the third quadrant. So x and y will be negative value. So I am giving my input as minus 3 comma minus 4. See, if you measure, you will get the same distances. Okay. Likewise, you have to draw your shapes in relative coordinate method. Okay, we will see the other figure. The line has to be drawn like this. This is our next line has to be drawn. So my line is starting somewhere here. It has to move towards your bottom right of the screen. So I'm giving the input as bottom right means x will be positive, y will be negative. So x will be positive, y will be negative. So if you have to draw in the reverse direction from this point to this point. So I am starting from here. This point, x will be negative, y will be up direction. That means y will be positive. Okay, I think this is the method to draw using relative coordinate method. We will do one more exercise. It will make sure you are thorough with this method. We are going to draw this figure using relative coordinate method. So let me start my figure from this point. I am drawing towards this direction and completing the figure in this method. Okay. So let me move this. Okay. I'm starting somewhere here. It's going up direction. So I am taking this as at the rate. This is our, we are using relative coordinate method. This is our starting point. And first point, what is the distance? Distance is towards y direction 1. So I am giving 0, comma 1. Positive direction only in uh, upward direction. Okay. First line is finished. Now this line is moving towards from here to here. Okay. So if this is our origin point, the line is moving towards in our second quadrant. That means your x value will be negative, y value will be positive. So I am giving my x value negative, y value positive. See. Okay. Now again it is going upward. The distance is 5. So at the rate 0, 5. 0, 5. Now this is moving towards this direction, that is negative x-axis. So I am giving my input as at the rate minus 2 at the rate minus 2 comma 0. Okay. Now it is moving in third quadrant. So x and y will be negative. So I am giving it as minus 1 comma minus 1. It is moving towards negative x-axis. So x value will be 0. Negative y value will be minus 1. Now this is moving towards positive x-axis direction. So at the rate 1 comma 0. It's moving down at negative y-axis. So minus 3. Here again minus 1 comma minus 1 because it is in the third quadrant. Again it is going down. Okay. See, I have wrongly given 1. So I am doing it has to be given as minus 1. So the rate 0 comma minus 1. Okay. Now this is moving towards x-axis at the rate 4 comma 0. Fine, the figure is completed. And make sure if your dynamic pointer is on, that is F12 is on, no need of giving the at the rate symbol in front of your x and y distances. You can directly give your x direction distance and y direction distance. No need of giving at the rate while your dynamic pointer is on. Next class we